The usage of Croy station has grown considerably in recent years due to the development of park and ride facilities, and of course its proximity to the new town, I say new town, it's an old new town of Cumbernauld, which was developed from the 1960s onwards. The Edinburgh-Glasgow main line was opened in 1842, subsequently forming part of the North British Railway. So let's have a look at Croy and the area, and the station at Dullatur, which is no longer there. Busy today, they're all going to Edinburgh because there's rugby on at Murrayfield. Scotland are playing Wales. And you will see there's a little coffee shop on the station as well.
And then I'll give you the back of it is there.
What's the cafe called?
It's the coffee counter, so we've got 4 other ones within ScotRail. Other busy train stations. So one in Coatbridge, Airdrie, and here, and we've got a mobile one as well. We've got 2 in Airdrie.
Which Coatbridge station? Because it's
Coatbridge Sunnyside.
Sunnyside, yeah, because that's the busier of the two.
That's the busier of the two.
Yeah, Central Station isn't very busy, but
so
you've got little pastries as well. I like those little Magdalenas. And there goes the Alloa train, less busy than the Edinburgh train. People already gathering for the next Edinburgh train. Another train for Edinburgh. Train for Glasgow. Yeah, for many years Croy was a wayside calling point for local trains from Stirling to Glasgow, but in recent years the proximity of Cumbernauld means that more and more people use the station, and express trains have been calling for several years. Now let's explore Croy, the Antonine Wall and Auchinstarry to see what's around. And if you have time to kill in Croy, or you want to explore, you can walk down to Auchinstarry, where you get good views of the Campsie Fells, this excellent cafe, which is an art gallery, but they do coffee, sandwiches and sweet things as well. One of my favourite ports of call in this area. And this is Auchinstarry Canal Basin on the Forth and Clyde Canal. There's the canal. And behind the Canal Basin you can see Croy Hill, the site of a Roman fort on the Antonine Wall. We have Croy, there's the canal, and we have Nether Croy. And here we are inside the Roman fort on Croy Hill. Croy is from the Gaelic word Croy, which means hard, and the Romans found the rock here really hard. There's another view looking down towards the main body of the fort, which was in the lee of the wind on the east side, and the main wind comes from the west, so it was in the lee of the wind. As well as the Romans mining and ironstone, Croy is famous for the footballer Jimmy Quinn, who was a local man. Not to mention Fergus McCann, the Canadian-based businessman who rescued Celtic Football Club from bankruptcy in 1994, who was from Croy, being the son of a local head teacher. Croy seems very proud of its Roman past, as well as its mining past. Croy seems to specialise in small businesses. There's the wee barber, and there's the wee Pampered Bells shop on the corner there in somebody's garage. Health and beauty, but the person isn't there at the moment, so there'll be a lack of health and beauty in Croy today. And there's a nice row of cottages in the centre of Croy, possibly miners' cottages. Here's a picture of Croy Station in 1997 from the Railscot website. It was demolished in 1999. A path and cycleway follows the railway east from Croy towards Dullatur, giving a good view of the deep cutting that was excavated by the North British Railway, who wanted their main line from Edinburgh to Glasgow to be free of severe gradients. A bit further along the track we reach Dullatur Station, now a private residence. Here's an old photo which has been publicly shared on Facebook. And this is Dullatur for Cumbernauld Station, which still has its own letterbox, which is a bit odd. And I think there's the remains of the platform and the fence just there. Yes, behind the fence is the platform. It's rather odd because the letterbox still seems to be operational, even though it now appears to be on somebody's private residence. So I'm exploring the times when I can post a letter if anybody demands why I'm here. Yeah, Dullatur station was built by the North British Railway in their attempt to encourage commuting into Glasgow, and opposite the station you see a fine terrace of sandstone houses which is called Victoria Terrace, and no doubt the people could walk directly out of their houses, cross the wee road there and onto the platform here at Dullatur and catch the train into Glasgow and back home again. And although the station was called Dullatur for Cumbernauld, you will see from the sign that Cumbernauld is 3 miles away. And there's another view of Victoria Terrace. And the bridge under the main Edinburgh-Glasgow line at Dullatur, which is still a narrow country lane with an 8'9" clearance. Not sure what that is in metres. Italian lorry drivers beware. And Croy is a Gaelic word which means hard. And Croy Hill, nearby on the Antonine Wall. Network Rail are proud of this bridge, which was built at a cost of just over £3 million, although the station already has step-free access, so I'd question whether it was good value for money.